Hey everybody, it's Lynn from A Bit of Birdsong. Welcome to 25 Days of Christmas Journaling. Day 1. We want these to be quick and easy things you can do to get your Christmas journal ready, whether you do it before Christmas so that you can just write things down all Christmas, all December, or if you want to journal throughout December and just have a quick art or like journal time every day. So here we are at the very front. I have some cute Christmas paper that I bought at Joann's, but I also save a lot of Christmas ephemera, old greeting cards, everything you can think of, so you don't have to go out and buy paper. You can use what you already have. I just thought this was cute and it was easy for me to buy this year. I hardly ever use these decorative scissors, even though I have had them for years, but we're gonna put just a sort of a lacy edge on this page, or scalloped edge, or whatever. Let's see, I'll try to keep the scissors lined up here so that it looks nice and uniform. So we have that, and we're gonna just glue this onto the page. Let me figure out where I wanna cut it. We could flip it over and just glue it on the other side, but I don't think I wanna do that. So, and again, none of this has to be perfect. You're gonna love your journal by the time it's done. I will cut this down just a tiny bit more because I didn't cut right on that fold. And I'm gonna take my tacky glue, my favorite glue. We're gonna do something fun with this page. It's kind of a lot of glue over there. So let me sort of flatten it out right around the edge, because I don't want to get this just everywhere. So let's put Santa, this pretty Santa paper, and make a pocket. And we're going to do something fun. I have this letter stamp set. You could draw this out. I mean, you know, write it yourself. It doesn't have to be any sort of stamp set. But on our very first page, we're gonna say, C, I know I'm pressing really hard, so I'm getting the, let's try not to do that, C-O-O, C, maybe it's supposed to be around there because it shows it on the outside, C-O-O-C-I, oops, C-O-O-C, I have forgotten how to spell today. C-O-O-C-K. We're not going to laugh at this. Nobody should be laughing right now. C-O-O-C-K-I. Where'd the E go? I-E. It looks like cookie, which is... I don't remember how to spell cookies. We're going to pretend like a child put this on here. Okay. Cookies. We're just gonna make this look like a child did it. This is the fun part about journaling. So let's just take a marker. Is that? Yeah, this is a little fine tip. C-O-O-K. I can't believe I forgot how to spell cookies. I can too. There's been too much going on. Up here, let's write, Dear Santa, the cookies are for you. And let's say December 2024. And you know what? If you like distressing, you can distress this page up. I happen to love a bit of distressing. I don't think I have any coffee out here right now, which I like to keep on hand. So we're just gonna go around the edge with this Tim Holtz distress thingy, distress ink. And you know what I am gonna do? I know I have a tendency to be very careless in some of my trashy, junky journals, but I don't want to mess up all the pages in this. So we're just gonna put something under here I know everybody's in shock, but you know what? I might just do the whole thing. I like that. Get under there. And we could have layered this. We could put, you know, you could put lace behind that or lace on it. All right, and this is one of the really fun things about today's little journal thing. I punched out 3 circles. What are these, 2.5 inches or something like that? 3 inch maybe. And these are gonna be our cookies, which are actually little journaling spots, because I do like to write things down. I like to keep memories about my children and my grandchildren. We're just going to distress these a little bit to make it look more like cookie dough. And yeah, it looks like snowflakes on the cookies, but they could be like little sparkles or whatever. And we could also add some glitter on the top of these to make it look like sugar cookies. You could just do regular paper. If you wanted a whole distressed journal and not have all these different colors, you know, you could just use the plain paper. So I think I will just let's get a little bit of glue on each one of these. So obviously I'm going to have to let this dry before I put it in the journal. But let me spread this out and make it a thin layer. And we will put some all kinds of sparklies. Maybe, actually, you know what we're gonna do? I don't want the gold. I don't think I want the silver either. Actually, I'm going to put a little more glue because I really want this to stick, and these are just going to have to sit and dry before we put them in the journal. Some people don't like glitter. I don't have a problem with it. And this tacky glue dries clear, so it's not going to be a problem. And it'll actually give it a little more thickness, maybe make it look a little bit more like actual cookies. Yeah, that's like a sugar cookie. And it's okay if some of this glitter ends up coming off in the journal. I know putting them in the pocket might take some of the glitter off, but let's just sprinkle. This is like sugar cookies for Santa. I can't believe I spelled cookies instead of cookies. Still not sure how to spell it. I guess I had a little word lapse. We'll put the sugary looking sprinkles on this one, or glitter or sparkles or whatever. There we go. And when those dry, they're going to be so fun. So the Christmas cookies that I was making completely dried. Yes, they've got glitter falling off. I knew they would because it's a heavy, thick glitter. It's a little bit different from, it's not a powdery glitter. It's more like little tiny crystals all over the place. But I'm happy with the way these turned out. This was a really quick craft. You know, you could do this with kids, to have them to be able to write messages on each other and then hang them up on a tree. In fact, I could do a bunch of these for work, so we could leave messages for each other. So this is the first time I have handled these since they dried, and I expected some of the glitter to fall off. So what you can do is just shake it off into the trash can, or just leave it loose in your journal. Things like that don't bother me too much, but I know not everybody loves any type of glitter. I have people in my family and circle of friends who just don't like it, and I have people in my family and circle of friends who love it. So these will be ready for us to journal on. Okay, thank you so much for watching. We will be back soon with day 2.